This video is for my followers that are in the NDT industry. Many of you know I've had iPhone and Android apps in the app stores for many years. And I wanted some other options because it is very hard to maintain. You know, I'm just doing this in my spare time. I don't have a team. I'm not a company doing this. It's hard to maintain that in the app stores. It's way more work than just building apps. So I wanted to get these out here because I could do these quickly. And I could have things that maybe aren't available and, you know, a larger number of things, or could update it more quickly here. And I know most radiographers, NDT people have computers in their vehicles now. That in the past that wasn't true, but they do now. So if you looked at my old Barricade app in iPhone, and Android worked the same, you could type in a number, you know, queries. And if you're not an NDT person, these numbers won't make any sense to you. If you're an industrial radiographer, they will. You could have typed in how many half value layers you had, and let's say how many minutes you were shooting. And it would give you the 4 calculations I think are, you know, pretty important to have. Distance without shielding in feet, distance with all shielding in feet, an emergency distance, which for all things, worst case scenario, no shielding included, no time included. Max dose rate at the Barricade. This is when you're doing your Barricade survey and you're shooting less than an hour. This may be more than 2. If you're shooting an hour or more, it's always going to be 2. But you see, this is just duplicating it. So you put 75 here. The time we put was 45, and it's 4 high value layers, and you'll see the numbers are going to match up. I have this one as just the first step. There's going to be many more, and there's going to be things that you've never seen before. So, you know, watch this channel. Look at my website at lancehenderson.com. And I'm not going to get into too many details because for the people that this is for, you'll understand what this is instantly. If you've subscribed to my channel for computer content, please don't unsubscribe because of NDT content that I put up. You know, I do have a separate channel, but it's hard to get the numbers up to on 2 channels. I'm going to have some crossover. Some of it's some pretty interesting computer stuff also. But I'm going to put the links below on my website to where, you know, for the page for it, and also in my GitHub. I started a GitHub, and I'll put the link to the GitHub for Barricade. I'm going to have other GitHub repositories beside Barricade, and if you come to this, you can download it just by clicking on. You would want to pick on the most recent. This is version 2. If there's a version 3, you'd want to click on that, and it'll download right to your computer, and it should run. If there's any interest in me putting it in Google Sheets and putting a public link, I can do that also. It should work no problem in Google. I don't want to make it long. That's all it was. If this app is for you, you'll know exactly what it is and what it does. I just wanted to tell people there is an option to the phone, and there are many more. There are other things coming, so watch for them. Thank you.